My dad was born on November 14, 1913 in Adams County, Ohio, to Arthur and Mina Armstrong Brownlee. He was an Army veteran who served during World War II. He farmed for a short time, but then moved his family to Sabina, where he worked at McTool. He also worked at NCR in Dayton and retired there in 1973. In retirement, he was content to enjoy sitting on our front porch watching his friends and neighbors. He always threw up his hand and waved, and he loved if they'd come and sit and talk to him. He loved seeing his daughters and grandchildren. He played the banjo when we were kids, and they would come to our house and we call it picking and grinning. But he loved doing that, so he was an avid musician. And we thought he was a really good father. Freda Brownlee was also born in Adams County, Ohio, to William and Gladys Beam Klinger on June 22nd, 1926. She was a stay-at-home mom, which most ladies were in that time period, until her youngest daughter, Becky, was in 5th grade. Then she started working at Sabina Elementary, first as an aide and then as a cook, retiring in 1997 as cafeteria head cook. Many of her colleagues spoke highly about her and the extra treats that she would prepare, and the many children who went through the lunch line that were fed because of her generosity. She never let anybody go without pay. If they couldn't pay, that was not a problem. She still just took care of them. And one thing that one of the sisters didn't want to put in here, but I'm really proud of Mom for, when she went to school, or went to work, Mary got her the job, and she said, we'll give you this job, but you will need to get your, back then it wasn't a GED, it was just to get your diploma from a correspondence school. So that first year while she was learning to be an aide, she was learning and got her certificate of graduation. So I think somebody in their 40s deciding that they're going to work and they're going to get their diploma I'm pretty proud of her for doing that at that point when she's still raising kids. All of us were still at home. Well, 5 of them were still home at that point. So she had her hands full. My dad married Mom on August 9, 1947. Over time, they became the parents of 6 daughters. Rita Sue, twins Sharon and Karen, Lois, Vera, and Becky, and that was in age order. They both left beautiful memories for all of us. Our dad was humble, quiet man with a gentle spirit. He moved us to our small 900 square foot home there on Florence Avenue, which my mom lived there until 2006 when she moved in with my sister Lois. But that was a happy place when we grew up. And lost my place because I am ad-libbing. As a dad, as a man in the 50s and 60s, he never owned a new car or lived in a new house, and he didn't desire those things. And he was a very sacrificial dad, taking care of 6 kids and doing it without complaining. Lots of people have big families now, but they have lots of stuff. We didn't have much stuff, but Daddy took care of us.
We were rich.
Yeah. We were rich. He worked hard and willing for all of us. He was a family man who loved us with his heart and soul, and we feel like that was his legacy and gift to us. Our mother had many skills, and we remember her as an excellent mom. When we all grew up and began knowing what the Proverbs 31 woman was, we realized we had a mom like that, and she didn't even know she fit the biblical description. But she did take care of everything for us at all times. She had a garden, and she canned, and she sewed for us because with 6 kids it was really hard to be able to buy everything. And we all grew up in the 50s, so we were a poor family. We didn't know we were poor. She would feed us as well as neighbors. It says that she canned vegetables, froze corn, made applesauce and jelly and jam. She also gave perms in exchange for some of the fruit and produce that she needed to do that. So Sunday, so that was always the biggest treat for us. And it always smelled delicious. And we would stand at her elbow watching her make those things. With 6 girls, the oldest, Sue, was the best cook because she had patience with her. By the time she got to Becky and me, 5 and 6, you know, if we couldn't learn to do it without her, by long directions, it wasn't as patient. But she still was really good. She would, I remember as a kid, she used her chocolate and peanut butter fudge as gifts to her family in Adams County. So when she made them, we could have a fight that night, but that was all, because she was packing up all those pounds of candy for her Adams County family. But there was one thing that she, as children, we waited impatiently for the first snowfall winter, because every year we knew if we were at school and there was snow, when we came home, there would be homemade donuts. So that was always fun. We'd run home through the snow because we lived in town and you didn't get buses bringing you, you walked. But her recipe made 6 dozen, so we all got plenty of donuts. She was, so in thinking of the legacy we left us, we know they both instilled into us a good work ethic. Mom would delegate to each of us daily assignments that had to be completed before we could go play. And we were taught to do them and do them well, or we would do them over. Little did we know she was teaching us what we needed for our own home when we had to redo those things. But, 900 square feet with 8 people living in it, we had to take care. Both Mom and Daddy were adamant that we didn't quit. If we started something, we did finish it, and we would learn to do it well if it was possible. We also learned how to parent our own children with discipline and love by remembering the way we were treated as we were growing up. We learned honesty, integrity, and truthfulness, and to never lie. If we told the truth, there would probably be no punishment at home, but if we lied, we had to get our own switch to get away. So we pretty much told the truth. By the time we got to child number 5 and 6, we knew what to do, didn't we, Becky? So
We knew what not to do.
yes. Yeah. By example, they were good to all our neighbors, lending a helping hand when needed, live by the golden rule, to treat others how you want to be treated. Their legacy taught us to work hard, love your family, and to stay close to each other. And never neglect to say, I love you, to those you love every day, as you may not get another chance. Sharon, her husband, Rodney Skibosier, was taken in an industrial accident on April 1st of 1991. That was the beginning of our learning this lesson. Shortly after our dad passed on September 16, 1994, and April 2005, Sharon passed away from breast cancer. And then Mom passed to her eternal rest from complications from Alzheimer's September 6, 2013. So we learned to express your love to one another because there's not promises for tomorrow. They taught us how to have fun together, play together, stay together. Take lots of pictures and make memories. Leave your children that wonderful legacy they did for us. We didn't have much money or material things, but we did feel richly blessed because God gave us the gift of wonderful parents.
I'm going to go back
Okay.
so we can see some of the pictures.
Okay.
This is when you're